load this up. What's up, y'all? All right. Well, that was a couple beats on Lo-Fi 12 XT. Just getting us started here, rocking out. But yeah, I think we're good to get into the main session, which is happening now. So welcome. All right. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on, and then we will jump right in. So today I have my usual kind of Saturday plan, which is to let me switch it up here for you. Boom. To do a little VST hardware combination hybrid workflow. So basically the idea is to record some cool stuff into the M8 and kind of sequence and arrange on there, but then have the Lo-Fi 12 XT be sort of like the MIDI controller slash, utility device or whatever. I also want to use this to kind of try and record a sequence into the M8 with some instruments that are loaded on M8. So we're going to have all kinds of combinations here. But yeah, really the main idea is to create the beat on M8 and then play some stuff from VST into M8 and then chop it up and stuff. So that's kind of the deal here. If you're interested, stick around. But yeah, let's go ahead and do something here, which is do a new project, start from scratch. Boom, new song created. You got my template here set up. Oh yeah, let me get this bigger on your television screen here. Okay, so yeah, I've got my template set up here. There's like, chains already built in under the track numbers, so it's easy. But yeah, we got to do rhythm section first. So let me load up some samples. And actually, I've got interesting trick I want to try today, which is a different micro timing trick than I normally do. Dude, Still Life, what's up, man? You know how we do. We're elevating, raising the bar, and trying new things, all in that order. But what's up, man? Welcome. All right, so yeah, I gotta do something here. Because yeah, normally with the micro timing, I like to use the table configuration with the tick FF type stuff. But I'm gonna try doing some old school shenanigans, which involves increasing the tempo to get more resolution, or more ticks per step, basically. But yeah, in order to do that, first thing I need to do is load an instrument here. I've got this MIDI module instrument, which we'll be taking advantage of. So let's try that. Okay. And this instrument is kind of unique in that it calls for other instruments in different slots. So basically I need to start loading my drums on instrument 10. So let's do that. 1, 0. Let me get my snare started here. Sounds. Dude, heck yeah, man. That's what's up. All right. Drums. Snario. Kind of like that one. But here's the beauty of it. We can load up a couple more. Doesn't just need to be one. That one's kind of tight. And yeah, I'm kind of just shopping around here. Beefy. I'll do one more. Don't want to overload. Oh no, what the heck is that noise? Whoa, dude, my M8 just crashed. What the heck? Oh man, do I gotta do all that over again? No. That was kind of wonky. I don't know why it crashed. Uh-oh. We're off to a great start. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was the one that I was working on? Yep. Okay. Yeah, not sure what that was about. Fingers crossed. Doesn't happen again. Okay. All right, so I've got some snares here, and basically I want to configure the Lo-Fi 12 XT to where I can push the buttons here, and it's going to play the snare here. So we are going to set up some MIDI stuff here. So I got to do some things here. Go into MIDI settings. And I want to change the, well, I don't want to change it. I just want the rec note channel to be set to something here. Oh wait, hold on a sec. Instrument 0. Let me turn all this stuff off really quick. Okay, so yeah, rec note channel is channel 9. This is important because basically the rec note channel allows you to play stuff on like a different MIDI controller and it'll input the notes into the M8, which is what we want to do. So if it's 9, that's all good. I just have to make a note of that. All right. And then let me minimize this. And then the way things work on the Lo-Fi 12 XT is you can have each of these tracks, there's 8 tracks, they can each send MIDI on a specific channel. So MIDI, track, and let's say I want to send, track 8 I'll use to send on channel 9, which is the rec note channel. And then I have to go to the config and make sure that I'm doing out to USB and MIDI, the both of them. Okay. And so now what I can do is you'll see, should work. When I press a button here, it's going to put a note into the M8. Here, I'll make it bigger for you. So I'm going to push this button here. I'm going to push this button here. Didn't do anything. Troubleshooting. Why is it not doing it? Rec note channels 9. Oh, dude, dummy. It's on track 8. I have to go to track 8 first. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to press track 8. So now I'm on track 8. Pad. Boom. Look at that. It's like magic. And I move down. Another one. And another one. You can hear this is one of the snares. It's pitched up though. So yeah, that's kind of the principle there. And I just have to move down in the octaves until I'm at the right range. There we go. It sounds like the one. And so I loaded up 4 snares, right? So they're all there, which is pretty dope. So we're off to the races in terms of using M8 as a MIDI module to just basically trigger sounds, which I'll then create a sequence off of. The only thing that's kind of funky though is that it doesn't give you, like, the default behavior is that there's like, it's note on and note off. So you get kind of like short triggers like that. It's not great. I kind of want it in like one-shot mode, quote unquote. So I have to do something on M8 to fix that. And the way you do it is you just have to put an envelope on each of these instruments. It's kind of a pain. I wish there was an easier way to do it. But this is the life we're living. Alright, so I gotta do, I got AHD here, attack, hold, decay. And then I could just put the hold up. Maybe I have to do ADSR. Let me try that. So that's giving it more of like a kind of note on, or not note on, it's more one-shotty, I guess. And less of just like the, you know, immediate end of the trigger or whatever. Yeah, let me make sure this is turned up. FC seems to be all good. Maybe I'll crank this. All right, so I did that here. Let me do that to the other ones. Just paste it in. All right, cool. So yeah, we've got our snare, and then I guess I'll just put some notes in the sequence, because why not? And then let me look for some kick drums next. Okay. Whoops. Okay, sampler. See if we can find some nice beefy kick drums. Gotta use a different track. Alright, this one sounds pretty dope. Let's see if I can find some others. Dude, this thing is behaving kind of odd. Maybe my SD card is on its way out. That's nice. Whoops. So I need to do sampler. Like, what is this? Amber scope? I must have accidentally saved this into the kick folder. It should not be here. Delete it. You gotta love that. Wow. Dude, I got some wacky ones in that folder. This one's nice, and then there's another one in the folder that's nice. Whoops. This one. Okay, so I've got 4 kicks. Let's do the envelope thing just to make sure they're all playing. So we gotta do volume, ADSR. Where art thou? There it is. Nice. We'll crank this one too. It's a little quiet, eh? Maybe I can turn this thing up. It's a little bit louder. Okay. Back to the action here. And then I'll just do the same thing, I guess. Next up. Yeah, this one's quiet too. Okay. And then I could do some EQ stuff too, I guess. Nice. And the cool thing about the M8 is that the instruments can share an EQ. They can all have their own, or they can share it. So we are going to have them share it, because sharing is caring. So I got to do EQ 16 on all my kicks here. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Dope. Dude, Chocoboy Swagger. What's up, man? That's what's up. Dude, I'm gonna try and cook something up sick in an hour. We're starting off slow here. I gotta do all this kind of MIDI sound module type stuff. But that's what's up, dude. Alright. So we've got these sounds sounding. Alright, so let me just put a couple of those in the phrase just to, like, again, kind of give us a way to hear them. I didn't think it was going to do that, but okay. I need to delete that. Whoops, okay. So that one, oh, I got to go back to instrument 0 as well. So what would it be? This thing? Oh wait, is the snare on that one? Oh, I see what I did here. Dude. put this here, and then here. Alright, and yeah, basically this basic pattern is just letting me like hear the sound so I can kind of pick other drums that match the vibe a little bit. So again, very much a scratch pad at this point. We be scratching. Next up, hi-hat. So it was written, so it is told. Where are we at here? Dude, Reason Beat, what's up, man? So you're asking, did I try the new multi-out and disc mode on the latest beta? I have not tried that yet. Those features sound pretty dope, but they don't like directly impact me, I feel like. So I'm kind of just waiting for the stable release before I check it out. But it sounds sick. I'll have to, once they do like a official release for it, I'll have to see what I can do in terms of like, because yeah, I've been using DAW a lot more. I'm going to switch it up here. Boom. So I feel like doing the multi-out would be a lot of fun on a stream like this where I could like, you know, do a lot of sends to different rack instruments in Reason or whatever. So yeah, man, I'm definitely interested, but I'm kind of just keeping an eye on it and waiting for the official release to come out. Because my M8 crashed earlier. You might have missed it. So I got to make sure it's stable before we do it live. That one's pretty dope. What else we got? Whoops. It's a nice double hat. Let's get a couple more. Dig that one. Alright, we should be good with 3. Maybe I'll do an open hat later. Oh yeah, I gotta do the envelope on these as well. Yeah, I might have to, maybe next time I try doing this, I'll like do a little pre-setup on it, or I'll add it to a template or something. Okay, ADSR on the volume. That's how we do. Just copy that. And then this one, I think I am going to high pass it just to like kind of clean up some of those frequencies. Alright, so I think we're ready to get rocking here. Okay, I did all that setup. And really the payoff for this is, here, let me delete this type of stuff. Just these placeholder sounds. Whoops. Yeah, and so really the payoff here is basically I just created all these different instruments on M8. They're different samples, they have different settings and stuff. Like some of them have, you know, degrade or pitch down or whatever. But now I have this one place that I can trigger all the samples from on the Lo-Fi 12 XT. So I just have to set it to instrument 0, which I didn't talk too much about this, but this is basically just a external instrument that, or maybe it's an internal instrument, MIDI instrument. Basically, it's like taking the MIDI information and sending it to different places in the M8. But yeah, so now I can press these buttons and play all the samples that I just kind of like collaborated or collected or whatever. Not much of a finger drummer, but that's as good as it gets. But yeah, so now it's going to be really easy to just play something into the M8, whereas normally I would be like, you know, going into the step sequencer and kind of adding stuff manually. All right, so we've got that set up. The last thing I want to do, and I talked about this earlier, is I want to try a different micro timing configuration. So normally I would be using this table, which has all these like, it's kind of complicated the way it works, but it's a little bit simple to use once you figure it out. But instead, I'm going to use an old school trick, which is on a lot of like older samplers, people would sometimes like double the BPM, and it would basically give you like twice as many, you know, places to put the notes in between the steps if you want to do like the micro timing stuff. So if we have a tempo of 180, or I mean 90, you can double it to 180, and that's 2 times as fast, but you get 2 times as many places to put the notes in, right? Well, what if you do that again? Double it one more time. So instead of 180, you go to 360. So now you have 4 times as many places to put the notes in. So I'm going to try this out and see how I like it. I may have to do some math if I want to change the tempo, because 90 is it's my default, so I can always switch it up to like 80 or, you know, whatever. Okay, so that's 360. The only thing that it does that's kind of wonky, which is easy to fix, is now when I press play on the sequencer, you can see it kind of like flies through it, right? Which is not good. It's not intended behavior. 360 BPM. So what you can do is you go up to the groove setting, which is shift up, and then from here I've got 6 ticks per step. So basically what that's saying is every time there's a step, let me see if it does it. Yeah, see, it's like really flying through. Every time there's a step, it'll do 6 ticks on one and then 6 ticks on the other. I wonder if you could just have one and it would just do one. Wow, that's kind of cool. But what you can do is, since I doubled the, or I quadrupled the BPM, I can quadruple this too. So right now it's 0.6, so we can make it 0C, which would be double. That's 12 instead of 6. And then we double it again. We need it to be 24, which in hex is 1.8. Boom. So now when I press play, it kind of looks like 90 BPM. It definitely doesn't look like 360 BPM. It's not flying through. And so that's kind of the intended behavior. But now when I'm doing like the micro timing and stuff, there's going to be a lot more space between the notes where the ghost kick can land and like all that type of stuff. So it should be pretty chill. And the way I have this set up is I can kind of just like finger drum it in and it'll capture it live using the rec note channel. So that's kind of the plan here. I do kind of need a metronome though. So I'm going to have to set that up manually. Do that on channel 90 here. And yeah, I just need to find like an instrument that will play nice as a metronome. Maybe like a clave or something. Shaker. Where are my perks at? This should do fine. Okay, so now when I play, I can kind of hear what's going on. Even though it's at literally 360 BPM, we got that 90 BPM sound to it, which I might change up. We'll see. Dude, D0 Beats. What's up, man? All right, let's get rocking here. So I've got instrument 0. And now I can kind of just play stuff in and it'll capture it. So maybe I'll do the snare first. Then we can do the kick over here. Let me try that again. And you can kind of practice. So it's going to record the notes if you have the N column highlighted. But if you move the cursor over, you can kind of like audition and sort of like practice before you actually record it. And it's doing it all at 64 velocity. There's a way to turn on velocity sensitivity. Maybe I'll do that for the hi-hat actually. But for some of these instruments, like the ghost notes, I can definitely like turn down so it's a little bit like subtle. All right, so that's the kick track. Let's check out the hi-hats here. Probably turn off the metronome at this point. All right, so number 3. Oh, what is this? Oh man, I'm totally screwing it up here. Wait, let me try doing the velocity sensitivity. Okay, let me pause here. Dude, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Thanks for asking. Dude, Alex the Cat just acquired the M8 last week. Welcome, dude. Welcome to Team M8. We're chilling. How are you liking it so far? Okay, so for the velocity sensitivity, the setting of choice here is going to be in the MIDI settings, and it's rec velocity on. And so now when I input notes in, depending on how hard I press on it, yeah, it can be very fierce. Get it all the way to 7.2. Or if I do it very lightly, it's like very low, and the V value is changing. So that'll be good for the hi-hats, I think. So yeah, let me practice. And actually for this one, so I've just been recording to one phrase this whole time. For this one, I'm going to set up a couple phrases because I want it to like kind of play out, and then I'll pick like my favorite takes basically. So I've got 30 here, or 30 I mean, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. I think 4 should probably be fine. And so now I can just like play in my takes, and then we'll see which ones are good. Yeah, I like these last two. So 3-2 and 3-3. We're going to keep those, and I'll hold on to the other ones in case I want to do something with them. I have a very light touch. They're pretty low. Nice, so not too bad. Let's try and get an open hat in the mix though. I was talking about that earlier. Let's make it happen. Alright, sampler. Where are we at? Hat, open, sesame. All the same hat. I think this one might work. I have to turn it down a little bit. And I'll do ADSR on it, just like before. Let's see. And then for this one, I'm turning the release down because I really want it to close once I let go of the note. So yeah, something like this, I guess. We take those. I have to turn it up a little bit. Okay, but right now it's on phrase 4-0, which is on track 4. I want to put it on the hi-hat track, so I just got to do a little copy paste. Whoops. Like that. Get the row. Don't you know? And then I got to put it... Shoot, am I doing this right? It needs to go on row E. I'm going to copy it one more time just for good measure. Needs to go on row E, but there's already something there. Dang it. Let me get rid of this thing. Paste it. Nice. Okay, so let's hear how this sounds. I need to delete this. Alright, so it should play the open hat on the second time it goes around. Brought it in a little bit later. Nice. Okay, so hi-hat sounds pretty chill. These are all one phrase though, the kick and the snare, so let me try and switch it up a little bit here. There's also something weird going on with this kick. It's like got a little bit like of a pop at the end or something. So let me try closing down on the envelope for it. Dude, what instrument is it? That's kind of the tricky part of using this MIDI module setup, is that sometimes it's hard to track down like the thing that you're looking for. Okay, it's this kick. So let's go to the envelope. Oh wait, it wasn't that kick. It's this one. Oh, bro. This is like, it's getting tricky here. It's definitely not that one. It's not that one. It's definitely this one. Okay. And which one was that? Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, this is the one I need to adjust the envelope on. Alright, that's chill. But yeah, like I was saying, it's only one phrase, so I want to make it 2, or 1 bar, so I want to make it 2 bars. So now I've got 2 of them. And I'm kind of just like deleting notes from one, deleting notes from the other until it's a little more unique. Maybe there's something we can do with the snare too, like do some ghost notes or something. What's this all about? There we go. And then yeah, so I have that note recorded in. So now I'm going to clone the phrase, Shift Option Edit. So, and then I just removed it from the first one. Alright, so rhythm section sounds fine. I feel like we probably could add another layer, which I might do later. Shaker, percussion, just something else to kind of give it more flavor. But for now, I think it's going to do the job. So what we get to do now is we can start adding some melodic components. So let me set us up here. Gotta go to this instrument screen. choose a blank sampler. And then I have to do some settings really quick. We're going to do record, set to song row 00, arm set to 0, and then speaker volume, I think it should be C0. Yeah, C0. All right, and basically what this is doing is I'm getting ready to record stuff in using the VSTs and whatnot. So that is all good to go. So now we can switch it up. Check this out. Boom. And we're playing around with Reason. I've got Pigments, Arturia loaded up here because there was actually an update to Pigments. Now it's version 7. I guess before it was 6. So we're going to see what that's all about. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I've got like a interesting configuration here. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look. And they've even got a folder with the new presets in it. So we're going to start there. Sound banks, Pigment 7.0. What do we got here? And then now I should be able to play notes and it'll do stuff, but it's not. What do I got this thing on mute? Okay, here we go. Whoa, what is this? All right, and I don't know anything about music theory, so we're gonna let the MIDI controller do that for us. It's probably hard to see on the little screen, so let me make it big one more time. Yeah, we've got this really cool, mode. Root note and scale mode. So we can change it to, you know, minor F. Because I don't give a F. Cool, and then I just push buttons and make things happen. So that's the plan. We just gotta find some presets that sound fun. And the cool thing about having the M8 set up as well is that I can jam along with it. Alright, what else we got in the Pigment 7 pack? Not really the vibe. Also. Interesting. It's not a bad pad. We'll have to come back to that once we get the basic melody created. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for just like a nice E-piano or something to sort of just like lay down the basic groove. But if something else sounds sick, check it out. Might be able to work with this. Give it more sustain though, so maybe delay or reverb perhaps. How do I get to that? Close it out. FX. Well, let me change the tempo here. Alright, so that sounded pretty chill, but dude, we've got even more effects. Get into the rack over here. What else can we do? Do. So that was tape delay. Maybe like chorus. Double down on the delay too. vibe. Alright, so let's just record something. I gotta set it up on M8 over here. Or I already set it up actually. Cool. So basically once I press start, we'll get a count in, and then the beat will start playing, and it's just going to be recording the whole time. Something in my throat. It's going to record the whole time, and then it'll capture all the takes, and I can look for something cool that I recorded. So let's try that out. Interesting. So yeah, I was recording some of the chords in multiple takes just to like get that different sort of voicing, and I feel like the delay was doing something different on some of the notes. So let's see if that works to our advantage here. Dude, 138 phrases. Oh, because it's, bro, the double BPM is like making the numbers look super jacked up. Oh man, I knew this double BPM trick was gonna bite me. Okay, so the key here is to have an exact number of phrases that the recording is. So this recording is 138 phrases. So I can crop it. And then normally I would do slice equal to the number of phrases that it is. I feel like that's not a good idea here. I think I'm gonna have to divide it by 4. Oh, dude, I gotta do math. Come on. So yeah, normally I would do slice. Oh, we can't even have that many slices. The max number of slices I think is 128. It's not good. Okay, let's just think about this here. 138 divided by 4. I feel like I can do this. If it's 120, that would be 30. But it's not 120. It's 120 plus 18. But 4 doesn't divide into 18. So I have to do 136. Dude, this is not working out well. I guess I'll try cropping it to 136. Okay, so 136. And like I said, 120 would be 30. And then it's 16, so it's 4 more, so it'd be 34. All right, let's do slice 34 and see if this actually works. It looks kind of off, like it's supposed to be starting even earlier. All right, I gotta troubleshoot further here. So slice it 2 and then get rid of it. What would I need to do here? Slice. Oh man, this is the last time I'm doing this double BPM thing or quadruple BPM thing. All right, 36. That's how many phrases it is. Let's bring it down to, well, here's the thing. I was talking about 120 earlier being kind of the magic number here. Let's try that, I guess. 120. All right. It's 121. Okay, 120. Crop it. Oh. Interesting. Maybe I have to do... Dude, I'm like having revelations here. Let's do this. 119? Dude, that can't be right. 118. Okay, I think this will work. Well, actually, that doesn't divide by 4. It's the same conundrum that I was in before. Alright, so 120. So this would be slice 30. Still doing the same thing. Ugh, dude, that's such a pain. I don't really know how to fix it. Yeah, really the issue is what I want to happen is the slice needs to start like right there, like halfway through where it's at. But I'm not quite sure the math that I need to do to like get it to do that. But I've got a workaround. So yeah, so we've got slice 30. We're gonna make it work. Random, multi-loop. And then I have to create a new folder to save this in. Create directory. Today's the 20th. 25-20. Oh, whoops. I screwed that up. It needs to be 12. All right, so new folder, save it there. And then from here, I'm just going to use the start command to like start the slices halfway through. It's kind of janky, but it'll work. Okay, so let's do this. Drop a note in the phrase. Needs to be C4. And then from here, I can do slice SLI. And I can do STA. And the STA needs to be 80 to start it in the middle. Or maybe it needs to be 40, I don't know. Let's try 80. But yeah, basically I'm just scrubbing all the takes at this point. They're all slices. And now I can just like, if I find one that I like, I can add it to the sequence and play it. It's kind of quiet though. Let me like try and, I guess I'd have to normalize it. Okay. Overwrite. That's going to be way too loud, watch. And then I can pick another slice that kind of fits after it. This would be pretty good at the end. Let me see if I can find one that kind of like climbs down. And then I can put slices halfway through the phrase too. Dude, Bobby, what's up, man? Welcome. We're doing some funky stuff today. Trying trying out this new micro timing thing that's already blown up in my face. Okay. These are all the same. Maybe I can do a PLY command here. Like ping pong it. See what this sounds like. I kind of want something to play at the end here. Maybe another slice. Something that climbs it up even further, maybe? A little reverb so that the notes weren't like cutting each other off too abruptly. Sounds kind of chill though. It's got kind of mysterious vibes. Alright, let's try adding some more to it. And we already have this instrument loaded up, so maybe there's like an alternate kind of some extra notes I can put at the top end or something. Finding something else. I guess we'll keep that one in the tuck though. If I want to do anything else with it. Alright, new pigments. Open sesame. Dude, the welcome patch. Nice sine wave. Alright, so let's keep shopping around here in the new presets. Sound bank, pigment 7. Dude, there was a nice pad that I skipped. let's set it up. Set it and forget it. I'm gonna try and be conscious here. Alright, so I think that last take was good. I just gotta figure out how the heck to like have the correct number of whatchamacallits phrases. So yeah, rule number 1, it needs to be divisible by 4. Okay. Dude, maybe I'll just keep it at 100. What do you think that'll do? 100. Crop it. And so this would be slice 2.5. I think. Let's do it. And then just to test it out here. Yeah, it's not bad. So normally I would crop out the takes that I'm not going to use, but I'm trying to like not mess this up, so I think this will work. We can keep all that stuff at the beginning, but I'm mostly just going to use the last take. All right, random warm dolphin. Wow. Never would have thought to name it that. And then let me normalize it as well. Then we're going to save the old boy. What was that? Did it not normalize it? Dude, it normalized just that slice. That's like so dumb. How do I make it normalize everything? Is that going to do it? Bro, it's just normalizing the slice. Annoying. Whatever, I guess I'll just save it and then I'll normalize it after. Would have been more efficient. Dude, what is going on? It saved it with that first one. It's hella loud. Bruh. It's not pleasing me right now. Let's see. Let me try. I gotta just silence it. Overwrite. Yeah, because I need to normalize the rest of it. So I go to edit. Then I go to normalize. Cool. And now it's all louder. Right. And we lost the first slice, but it's all good. So now I can drop a note in here. I can do slice. It goes up to 25. Kind of just want one of the last ones. So maybe this one. They're backwards. This one should be first, and then this one should be second. All right, let's listen. Alright, so nice little layer there. It's kind of like a pad flute type vibe. What else we got? Maybe some piano or something? Sound, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't like, but I think we can make it work. We can put some effects on it. What we got? Reverb. It's pretty tight. Yeah, let me mess with the EQ a little bit. See what we got here. Just gonna have to play around with the timing. Let's try it out though. We got it there. All right, on today's episode of How Many Phrases? 136. That's divisible by 4, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it at 100 just to like be safe. Now let's try 136. Okay, so I'm going to, maybe the trick is it has to be divisible by 16. It's about time I got out the calculator and figured this mess out. Did I pull it up there? No. Okay. Give me just 1 second here to crunch the numbers. It's embarrassing. It's not divisible by 16. Maybe I gotta do something else here. What about, I know, you didn't expect to see math on JMaculate's stream, but here we are. Let's do, so what is divisible by 16? That's close to, oh god, move this thing around. That's close to 136. So that's half. It would be, I have to subtract 8 from it. It'd be 128. Yeah, okay, maybe that's what I'll try doing. Maybe I'll just do it at 128. Okay. So length is going to be 128. I'm feeling great about this. And then Cropzilla. That really cuts off that last one, but whatever. And then what would the slice be? 32? Seems about right, I guess. Yeah, the timing's correct. Okay, so I think we're good there. Normal table. And then we'll save it. Just your average table here, nothing to see, nothing special. And then I'm going to normalize it too. Overwrite. Dope. Okay, and then now get the slice command in there. It goes up to 32. And then this would be 2 ahead of it. Maybe this works? Yeah, we're doing math beats here. Crunching the numbers. So if you notice, the note doesn't really start playing until row 2. So I can move this to 2, and then I can do something wonky here where basically you do STA, and then you set it to 2, 0, and it'll kind of like play it from that point in the slice, if that makes sense. Smoother. It's okay though. I'm just gonna turn it down a bit. Alright, we have put off adding the bass for long enough. Let's find a nice bass patch. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Something like that. To the action here. I guess I'll just reset this. No, not. Oh, does it still have the thingy on it? Delay? Yeah, it does. Okay, I'll just do a new one. No big deal. My CPU can handle it. We can handle the scandal. And hopefully they got some nice straightforward bass patches for a straight shooter like me. Oh my gosh. There we go. Show it to me. Show me all of them. Yeah, just what I was looking for. sufficiently chill. Alright, I think I got the notes that work here. Just going to play them correctly. Alright, there's something good in there. I have to scrub it a little bit. Oh man, we're back to this game. Is it divisible by 16? I just bring it down to 100. Call it a day. Alright, it's not ideal. We're doing it. And then let me normalize it before I slice it so I don't do whatever the heck I did last time. Boom. Dude, nice beefy base. And then random name is OmniPixel. Okay. And then we're going to slice 25 because 100 does that. That's not even divisible by 16. So it broke my original rule, but I know it works, so we're chilling. Okay, OmniPixel. Save it. And then let me take a look around here. See what we got as far as placement goes. Slice. Yeah, so I just gotta scrub this and find a good one. Some of the later takes are pretty good. I think that's supposed to be the second part. And this one goes back to, I guess. Maybe I will switch them up. 70 and then 71. Nice. And then one other thing I'm going to do is the bass, it's kind of like that other track I was talking about where it doesn't start playing exactly at 0. It comes in a little bit later. I think it starts at row 8. Yeah, so I can move it down to 8. And then we do STA 80. And then it should play nice. And I can probably do that here too. Or let me test it first. Yep. STA 80 all day. Okay, from the top. Dude, Cat or Thread. What's up, bro? Welcome. have some sound shaping tools on M8. Put like a low pass on it. So we got one track left. 8-0 in the house. Man, there's something weird going on with this bass. I think it's kind of causing certain points to clip where the kick plays. And just bring the kick down. Do we got here? One more track open. Maybe I can find a cool sound to add. Maybe not that one though. Sound banks. Pigment 7. Show me the new stuff. Nice to have kind of like a stringed instrument, like a guitar or something. let it play out even longer so we have some extra room to work with the slices. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, 160. Dude, I like that. That would be 40 slices. I like this divisible by 16. I don't know if that really makes an impact, but that's how I'm thinking. All right, normalize. Wow, it's such a long recording. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna normalize, then we're gonna randomize. Dude, powerful pine. Wow, I like that. I'm gonna have to do an album called Powerful Pine one of these days. Okay, now I can do slice. What did I say? 20? 40. Dude, it's gonna be really loud. Yeah, it's definitely starting at the right place. Okay, save it. And it's gonna take a while because it's a big file. Da da da. All right, back to the phrase. SLI. It goes up to 40, so I want one of the last takes because I think the last one was probably the best one. Here, let me just do this before I have it play. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. My timing wasn't the best, but I think it's chill. Sounds nice. All right, so let's do some quick arranging very quickly. So everything is 4 phrases long, all the chains are, so they're all going to play in time, move through in time. So now what I can do is kind of add and remove layers, or build it up basically by adding layers one at a time. Let me do a 0, 0 chain as well. And then this one will be 0, 1, do off command here. Okay, so let's see, what does this sound like? Just 4, 0. I forgot the bass was on 7, so I kind of want the bass to be playing all the way through. How do I select it? Oh, there we go. And then I'll just put it on all of them. percussion and rhythm section more forward by lowering the volume of everything else. There's also the OTT compressor. Sounded nasty as per usual. Oh yeah, let me make this bigger for you. There you go. trying to be graceful and end it there, but it did not work. Okay, well that was this beat, the first one. Let's do another. I'm gonna do new project here. And yeah, this time I'm not gonna mess around with that quadruple BPM thing because that was really screwing me up when it came to the math involved regarding the doing the slice mode for the takes that I was recording. So we're not gonna do that, but that was an interesting experiment. Now I know. Now I know why I don't like it. Dude, Mr. 842, what's up, man? It's cracking. Welcome. Dude, you just missed it. I made the first beat. Took me a while though. It took me 2 hours to make that. Oh god. All right, we're gonna do another one. It's gonna be quicker though. We're gonna get right to business here. So same deal as before. I want to load up some percussion. Probably just start with a drum loop and then I'll build the melodic part after. So let's do drum sounds, stereo, yo. And instead of what I was doing before, I'll probably just find a couple that I like. Pretty good ones. This one's nice. It's got a little bit of a tail on it. It's got a nice tail. Make it louder though. And I might clamp it down a little bit with regards to the tail there. Do like an envelope on it. All right, next up, kick drum. ¿Dónde está? I wonder how you say kick in Spanish. I do not know. This one will sound nice once I beef it up with the EQ. Speaking of, dude, gain at 15. Whoops. All right, and then hi-hat. And then once I get the kit assembled, then we can do the fun micro timing stuff. My lo-fi hats. This one sounds kind of fun. Oh, whoops. Kind of want to do this, but like starting here. Didn't work. I'll just move them down manually. Alright, so I've just got the notes on there. Same as before, we're going to use the envelope. Yeah, you can use the envelope to like really control the percussion. You can make it very tight. Or you can let it ring out a little bit. It's already lo-fi, the hi-hat, but I'm going to put degrade on it. Make it even more lo-fi. Yeah, for some reason, degrade 03, it seems to like kind of bring up certain frequencies that make it more audible. I like the sound of it. Okay, so we've got the basic kit assembled. Let's do the micro timing next. And we're going to have to find the micro timing template that I use, which is all the way over here. Load it up. What time is it, everyone? It's micro time. Boom. Dude, D0 Beat says timbre as per Siri. All right. Big shout out to Siri. Siri's calling the shots on this one. I'll call it timbre. We like timbre. Okay. Copy it. Or tambour. And then what do we got going on here? I gotta paste it. So yeah, look at all these tick FFs. And you're probably wondering, what the FF does that do? Basically, it allows the notes to be nudged off grid, because I'll have the notes call a certain row of this table, and then it'll play from there instead of playing from the beginning. I know, why explain when I could just show you? So I've got all the notes on here, right? And then we'll do THO, which is the table hop to a specific row. And then I just need to put this on all of them. Cool. So now it's going to sound normal. It's not going to sound any different. But then when I do it past 02 is when it's going to sound like it's micro-timed. And so the more up you move it, you bring it closer to the higher part, it'll sound more kind of like on grid. At a certain point, it just doesn't have any micro timing at all. Can't remember. I think at 0D is basically when it doesn't delay it at all. But you can really pull them back. 04 is nice. 03 is also nice. Let me see if I can change the decay for some of the notes too. Alright, so hi-hats swinging a little bit. It still is kind of a basic pattern, but I'll probably switch it up in a little bit. Okay, kick is next. We're going to operate with the same principles here. Copy and paste the table configuration. And then profit. THO, where are yo? How do I make this kick louder? Do amp maybe? Nope. Maybe I went a little too ham on the EQ. Gotta bring the low down a little bit. Okay, so the kick is a little more audible. That's what's up. Alright, this sounds pretty chill. So now I'm going to do something with the nth command, which is going to let me do conditional triggers where it'll play on some phrases but not others. So let's do that. And I want to use there's a couple numbers here that are special, so let's take a look. The first one is 1 and 3. So nth 80. This will make it so it just plays the first time the phrase happens, then it skips it the second time, and then if you have 4, it'll do it on the third as well. But we only have 2, so that'll work. So you see it skips this one when it does it the second time. So that's pretty chill. And there's another one too where it'll just play it on the second one. And that's 1 0. Okay, so we've got kind of a unique pattern there. It sounds like it's 2 bars, but it's really just 1. But I have the nth command kind of doing a little bit of work there. Alright, and the snare I do want to do something with. We'll do micro timing on this one too. Whoops. But I'll keep it much tighter so it's not as off-grid. Alright, so rhythm section's pretty basic. Oh, it's at 90 BPM too. Shoot, I meant to change this at the beginning, because I don't want to just keep making 90 BPM loops. Do a little up tempo. 120. Nope. Yeah, I meant to do that at the beginning because sometimes I have to go back and change where the notes are placed based on the tempo. Alright, that should be pretty good. It's a little slower, a little more chill. Probably use a percussion loop too. Let me just see if I can find something quick. Maybe like a shaker or something. Check the old perk folder. What do we got in here? Let me see what tamborine's all about. Be able to work with this. I'm gonna have to do a high pass on it though, because it's got some junk on the low end. Look at that, the low end is gone. Big shout out to the high pass filter for making it happen. Okay. So there's kind of a cool trick you can do with slicing on the M8 where you just use the start command to slice it, and this allows you to offset the start point for that specific trigger in the phrase. So you can get some kind of interesting timings by just sort of scrubbing around. I mean, I'll just do random ones, see what it sounds like. I can clone it and do something a little bit different on the second one. Nice. So it sounds kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and add some melodic stuff now. So we're going to do same as before. Sampler. It should be all set up for me. Volume is C0, arm is 00, song is 00, so that's all good. I have to go down to the mixer page though and bring the external up. So I'll bring it to C0 just like it is on the record screen. And then now I should be able to. Sounds like it's triggering something. Oh, I know what it's doing. God, it's annoying. Okay. I gotta go to setting, turn off all this MIDI. Okay. The instrument sounds tight. Alright, so now we can switch over to ye old DAW. See if we can find some cool stuff. Pigment 7, it's been fun. We're gonna switch to Analog Lab though. Oh man, I've got so many of these pigments up. Let me fix this really quick. Okay, so let's do Analog Lab, because they've got a little bit more of a wide variety of sounds. Pigments is more like the synthesis engine, and then the Lab has like stuff from all of Arturia's, Productos. Okay. Explore. Yeah, let's start off with something nice. I'm gonna shop around in the keys section, but I might end up just going to E piano if all else fails. If all else falters. Oh, I gotta change the root note scale too. Back to this. I'll turn this off too. Alright, so we were in minor F before, and it was pretty chill. Maybe I'll try something else here. Spanish, dude? Sounds kind of dope, actually. I don't know much about the Spanish scale, but we're going to learn together. Maybe I'll do A-B. This BST is like wild though. Switched up. We got the Spanish scale and the Spanish guitar. It's a clavichord. Same difference. That sounds kind of dope. definitely make this work. Okay, I've got kind of a wacky idea. Hear me out here. Dude, so what this allows you to do, Analog Lab, is you can have two, like, presets or instruments play at the same time. Dude, what if I just do two of this one, and then I kind of adjust, like, the brightness of one of them? I don't know. Hang with me here while I experiment. So you do another layer, double Astral Ranger, then you go back to Edit Preset, and I can click on one of them. You just crank everything. And then I can adjust the balance by kind of just bringing it down. It does sound kind of weird though. Maybe it was not my best idea. Not the vibe, but you know what? I'm glad I tried it, because I wouldn't have known. But yeah, so let's jam out on the drum loop that I created. Play random stuff on it and then slice it, which is one of the cool things you can do with this workflow. All right, so we're gonna get the count in, and then I'm just gonna start jamming. That last one did not sound good, but it's okay. Alright, so now I don't have to do math anymore, thank goodness. So it's just 20 phrases, 20 on the money. Crop it. And then now I can do slice 20. I'll name it too, I guess. Dude, laser ion. Sounds dangerous. Sounds like a dangerous ion. Okay, so let's do slice. And I said 20, so that's what we're going to do. Boom. And so yeah, I didn't play all of these perfectly in time, but you can see most of them are pretty good about just... Maybe I should fix some, actually. Like this one, I should pull back. Yeah, normally I don't have to do this, because I'm a little bit better about playing it in time. But let's scooch it back. And then this one, I'll do that as well. I won't do it to all of them because that'll take forever. Yeah, adjusting the sample slices on the M8, it can be a little tricky because all you have is this like real fine microscope view. You can't really like kind of scrub it any other way. You're either up close and personal or zoomed way the F out. Alright, this is the last one. Alright, so save it. Oh crap, I saved it to the wrong folder. Dang it. I saved it to my tambourine folder. It's not a tambourine, so I'm gonna have to go delete that later. Test. Today's the 20th. Boom. I should normalize it too while I'm here. Override it. Okay, so now we can just drop these notes in the phrase, and it should be easy cheesy. SLI. And so I can kind of just scrub through and find whatever I like. That's a nice one, actually. Screwed it up though, because I played like another note here. So watch this. I'm gonna do PLY 01. It's a reverse command, so it's gonna kind of just ping pong it before that second note plays. I did it here too. Yeah, that PLY trick, I'm telling you, this thing has saved my bacon many times. I use it on like just random samples a lot, where I want to kind of extend the sound a little bit. Okay. Delete from here. What does this sound like? Nice one. Simple, but I think it gets the job done. So let's keep adding layers. What else we got? Play something off the top there. And this is the same instrument, just adding another layer to it, which is pretty cool. take was good. All right, what are we at? 14 phrases. Let's take it down to 13. What does that look like? Nice. Bad effect though. Crop it. We'll do slice 13. Random name is Omega Fall. I guess I'll normalize it too, because we can always bring the levels down elsewhere. All right, and then yeah, same instrument, but just gonna have another kind of melody playing parallel the original one. That's like a couple octaves up. One, two, three, four. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Nice, and then I'm going to scooch this down a little bit, because when I play it initially, it kind of like plays whatever was playing before. It's like, wah, but I want it to just start on the note. The bing, it's like the higher pitch thing. So I'm going to do STA and 4-0. Alright, I tried to mess around with the timing there, but it sounded kind of wonky. Alright, let's get another VSD in the mix. Or sound, I mean. Why do I like the sound so much? I wonder if it would make a good bass. Quite. Something there. I gotta figure it out though. Dude, Reckless Kamikaze says medieval hip hop. We're getting down, dude. I'm getting Stone Age on this beat. gonna kind of plink it out, see what happens. That last take was the one. Alright, let's do some trimming here. Trim her down to size. So it would be 21. That's how much I want it to be. Alright, crop it. Yeah, this thing's noisy. It's this patch. How do I tell it to hush? There you go. Alright, and then now I gotta do slice. Well, let me normalize it first. Boom. And what number did I say? 21? Whoa, dude, that waveform looks weird. It's like it looks 8-bit or something. Alright, so 21. So we're gonna do slice to 1. Random. Omni stars. Wow. I like that. That's got a nice ring to it. Save it. Dude, I appreciate that, Reckless Kamikaze. Alright, let's see how this sounds in the mix here. Oh yeah, I normalized it, so I'm definitely gonna have to turn it down. It's got a nice like lo-fi thingy to it. Alright, so 21 was the last one. Oh, what did I do there? Is that 40 now? I'm getting all mixed up here. Okay, let's see. Where does it start? Put a bandpass on it, and then I added some reverb to kind of put it in the back seat a little bit, smooth it out. It's just hanging out in the back there. Oh man, I'm on my last track. Let's try doing some bass. Let's see what Reason's got with regards to the bass. Not quite the vibe. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of that. That's kind of funky. this, but it needs to be louder. Let's throw some distortion on it. Get it beefy. Effects. Maybe not the vibe. Alright, there's definitely something there. Just gotta record it. Last take was not too bad. Let's normalize. Yeah, some of these notes are very peaky or clippy, I don't know what to say. Alright. So how long is it? 26. Guess I could just slice 26. I can bring it back a little bit though, trim off some of the tail end. We'll do 25, just one less crop. And then I'll do slice 25. Random name is black cutoff. Interesting. And then, yeah, I might have to scrub it a little bit just to figure out what's what here. Or maybe I could just do that from here while I'm in this screen and I could see it. So definitely don't want that one. Slice 17, 16, 15, 14. Yeah, let's try starting with 14. See what that's like. Oh wait, 14 is 20. That's hexadecimal for you. Where's 14? It's OE. That sounds dope. And then this one will be 2 ahead. 16, which is 1, 0. Makes sense. Definitely gotta make it louder. Smoothed it out with the low pass a little bit. And I hit it with the amp too. Amp 2-0. It's a big boy. We could definitely add more layers, but I'm all out of tracks. So we're gonna need to consolidate. So check this out. I'm gonna do the render method, which allows you to resample a portion of the song, and then you can use the sample instead of needing to have 2 tracks to do it. So I probably didn't explain that well, but let's just do it. I could show you. So if you recall, these 2 tracks are both that like original kind of melodic instrument that I was using. Let me like bring them down to an island. Is it gonna let me do this? No, that's the tambourine. What is this? It must be 5-0 and 6-0. Okay, so yeah, this is the original melodic instrument, right? But I played that like kind of high-end thing on top of it. So I think I can resample this, no problemo. I want to do 2 parts of it. First part will just be 5-0 by itself, and then the other part will be 5-0 and 6-0 combined. I don't know if I have to put zeros all the way across. I gotta put them here though. Okay. Oh, whoops. This has to be 5-0 as well. All right. What does this sound like? Yeah, this is good. Okay, I have to name the project as well, because that's where the render gets saved, into a folder with the same name as the project. So this is the second beat. 25-12 -20 Beh. I don't have to save it, but I will. Okay. And the way to render, there's a shortcut for it. You have to highlight, so Shift Option. Then you press, I think you press Edit twice, maybe. Boom! Look at that. I remembered. Oh yeah, let me make this bigger actually, or you should be fine. Okay, so there's 3 options: quick render, real time, and external USB. We don't need external because we don't want to record anything outside the M8. It's all in the M8. So I'm gonna do quick render. Real time would be like if you want to, I don't know, turn some knobs or do something that's kind of affecting the sound as it's playing, which I don't really care about. I just want to resample it basically. So we'll do quick render. So I press enter and now it's doing it. And it's basically just recording these 2 tracks into one sample, which I can then play on one track. This is like a very important workflow on the M8 because you only have 8 tracks. So doing this helps you kind of like consolidate things and create more room for different sounds, which is what I'm trying to do now. All right, and we're going to keep these down here, I guess. They're not hurting anybody being down there, so that's fine. And then there was a text prompt. I didn't pay attention to it, but it probably said something like render complete or save to a sample or whatever. So this is the sample that it created, and it has the exact length that I had selected using the select shortcut. So So you can see this is like the first part that doesn't have like the high end thing on it. And then once we get to this part, it'll play the high end part. Cool. So this is correct. I can do the same thing I've been doing before, which is checking the length of it, 16 phrases. And then I can do slice 16. Where art thou? Here we go. And then override it, I guess. Cool. And what that allows me to do is now I can create a new phrase, 5-1. Delete this one. I guess I'll put 5-1 here. And then from here, I need to populate it. So we'll do 5-4, I guess. And then I can put a note in for the sampled instrument. This is the new render. And then now I can use the slice command to, oh, did not do that right. But yeah, I can use the slice command to start the sample at various points. So it would be this. Then I want this part to have the high end part, I think. Yeah. So I need to clone it. Clone it. Yeah, I think that's how it would work. So let's take a listen and see. So this is the part that's the high end. Yeah, so basically the long and short of it is what was once 2 tracks is now just 1 track. Yay. So now I can add a different layer, which is the whole thing that I was trying to do. All right, so now back to the drawing board here. What are we going to add next? Hopefully it doesn't sound too triumphant or something, but we'll just layer it in and see how it sounds. Alright, do I remember what I played? Let's find out. Clearly did not. Alright, let's see. look at that embarrassing gap at the beginning. Mind the gap. All right, so 17 is what we're going to do here. And then I can actually trim off some of the beginning too, since we don't need that bunk take. Cropzilla. And then now I can do, well, now I can normalize. And then it's 13 phrases long, so I'll do slice 13. Random name. Look at this. Look at how quick I am. Nano punk. Dude, what's that? What is a nano? It's like a small punk, I guess. It's kind of like a micro punk, but it's a little bit bigger. Okay, let's see. SLI. Yeah, I could do 4 and 6, I think is the ticket here. And that would be the last take that I recorded. Or let me turn it down too. I got rid of this thing because I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. It's kind of an interesting little thingy there, but maybe I can play something cooler. So one more sound. That was from the pad section. What other types do we got? Strings? Maybe like some kind of plucky guitar type thingy. It, but not quite fitting. This French guitar. I wonder what makes it French. FM guitar, it just sounds dope. Trim it down here. 33. Man, it's a lot of phrases. Bring it up a little bit, because I don't need all this. So it's at 33, so I think I have to do 9, maybe? Yep. Crop it. And chop it. Crop and then chop. Dude, some Sonic candy? Yum. I'm getting hungry over here. Alright, let's do some notes in the phrase here. And I think it should work if I do this. Alright, so we've got a very basic arrangement here. All of our drums start on 4 and to the left, and then the melodic stuff is on 5 and to the right. I think 8 is the bass. Is that right? Yep, check. That's a solid check. Okay. So what I can do now is kind of bring stuff in and out, kind of like what I did before. See what this sounds like. little bit, but it's pretty chill. All right, turning it down a bit. Because I'm gonna do the talky part at the end here, which is made a couple beats on M8, seemed pretty chill, so I think this is probably a good point to call it. But first, got some announcements, which is number one, I've got a video coming out tomorrow, which is about the Roland P6 and the Pocket Operator. So basically similar to my stream on Tuesday, it's like a way to sync those devices. It's a pretty fun workflow, to be honest. So I would say definitely check it out if you've got a PO and a P6, or if you've just got the P6 or just the PO. You can watch it and you might get some ideas for what to do with either of those. So yeah, that's tomorrow. And then I think that's it as far as announcements goes. Just a video tomorrow. So let me check up on the chat here and give a shout out to everyone that tuned in. Dude, Strill Life, Chocolate Boy Swagger, dude, Reason Beat, D0 Beats, blowing up the chat. Big shout out to them. Alex the Cat 88, dude. Babe, Gad Earthrid, Mr. 842, and Reckless Kamikaze, and everyone else that's out there. Hope you have a chill rest of your weekend, and hope to catch you on the next one. But until then, peace.